All right, welcome back. This is Cloud Only Challenge. We are going to go into calm and basically just have a bunch of dialogue. So I don't think there's going to be much to see here other than story, so we're just kind of breeze through this. There's not going to be a whole lot of things for me to do besides gather up some items and then quite a bit of dialogue and story, as I said. There is a point up here, obviously, with the flashback scene where there's going to be an AI just kind of doing its thing, so we're not going to be able to participate in the Cloud Only challenge on that part because it's just part of the story. He's invincible, so... Oops. Well, that's kind of fun, but that's not what I meant to do. I've always liked the music in this city. It's cool. Alright, so we're not going to buy a ton of stuff. If we don't have an item, like an eye drop, I want to at least have one of every item. And then we've got the materia store. We want earth and heal. It's the only two we didn't have. And then really, there's nothing in the weapon store that we need because everything, we're going to be able to steal or get better items. So there's really nothing in here that we want. There's stuff that's better than what they have equipped right now, but I'm not really concerned about that at this point. Since this is a cloud-only challenge, the Mithril Saber is worse than the Hard Edge, which I stole, so... Right. So now we're going to go into the flashback, which of course, like I said, is mainly just dialogue, so... After the war, it was soldiers' job to put down any resistance to Shinra. That was 5 years ago. I was 16. That's true. The city, I mean, honestly, that's probably one of the nicer cities, even though it looked dumpy. There's not a lot of nice cities in this game. Because basically the city that we came from, Midgar, is the nicest place, and then everything else is kind of not. Even Midgar was very dirty, especially in the slums. The battle music for the flashback. Oh, look, I'm gonna die. Now Cloud's dead. It's a Sephiroth only challenge. Wow, he revived me. That's shocking. That almost never happens in the flashback that he revives somebody. Is he gonna kill me again? Oh no, he's gonna hit Sephiroth this time. I'm gonna skip any superfluous story stuff because it's a cloud only challenge. The only thing I'm going to make an exception on that for in this section is I am going to go into Tifa's room and read the letter, just because I like the story bits that come out of it. But obviously that doesn't really make a huge difference. It doesn't matter a whole lot because this is just extra. Alright, let's just go. I'm not going to talk to anybody. Alright, so we don't care about any of those people. We're just going to go right into this house here. Yeah. And then we're going to go up to her room. And then we're going to read this letter. Alright. Done with that. I'll also talk to Zangan. Why not? This is a cool kind of moving shot, I feel like. Very, I mean, obviously cinematic. It's like a movie kind of shot. These mountains, though, are very strange. It's not like a natural thing, I feel like, for a mountain range to look like that, but... What a terrible bridge. Oh, by the way, that was like, 50-foot drop, but we're fine. Everybody's fine. I like how she's the guide. It's a mysteriously colored cave. It's like, I'm supposed to be guiding you through this, but all I know is that this cave is mysteriously colored. I don't know the reason behind it or anything else. A Mako fountain, a miracle of nature. That's a monster, all right. He's a creature produced by weird Mako energy. Oops. Apparently dead organism was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. So here we see Sephiroth just finding out kind of his origin, although the interesting thing is if you're paying very close attention and you know the story from beginning to end, you'll realize that he actually makes a mistake in understanding his origins. And so he's under the illusion that he's something that he's not, but only because the scientists who originally discovered his mother didn't understand what she was. So basically the history behind this character, his mother is an alien that came from another planet. There's also another group of aliens that go from planet to planet and settle worlds. They came to this planet, and then Sephiroth's mother fell down from like a meteor or a comet onto this planet, and she was different and evil. But because she's alien in nature and not human, the scientists that discovered her thought that she was actually the same as what they call the ancients, or the original people that lived on this planet. So it's a whole thing, whole big confusing thing. But that's what he's about to say. Basically, he says that he's an ancient and that he's the original inheritor of this planet, but it's not true. Belong to the Cetra. So the Cetra are the ancients. At the end of their hard, long journey, it was said they would find the promised land and supreme happiness. And they took basically the Cetra, who were the original settlers of this planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Cetra, the ancients, basically. Don't you see? An ancient named Genova was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. So he believes, because the scientists believe, that Genova, his mother, was an ancient, but she wasn't. She was a different kind of alien that crashed onto the planet, and that actually is the one that caused the original calamity that led to most of the ancients dying, right? This is kind of interesting to me, because this is like, there's like, that was kind of a theme in Final Fantasies in the PlayStation era, was like aliens. So there's aliens in this game, there's some aliens in Final Fantasy VIII, and there's also aliens in Final Fantasy IX. But there aren't aliens, I don't think, in 10. There's no aliens in 12. Not really. Maybe there are aliens in 13. I don't really think they are, based on the story as I understand it. There's no aliens in 15. No aliens in. There are aliens in 16, technically. The newest Final Fantasy game technically does have aliens like this one. This is also a good cutscene. It's a short one, but it's one of my faves. It's pretty iconic for the game. And then there's a cutscene coming up that's also pretty iconic. In fact, I think they used one of the upcoming cutscenes in like the original ad spots for this game in the 90s. It's interesting to me what is coded in this game as sound effects and what's coded as music, because I still can't get the sound effects to work, but the music works fine. But like there should be some kind of sound. It shouldn't just be blank in here, but I guess it's all considered sound effect. Her dad's dead. It's a real bummer. And now the music kicks back in. So here we see his actual mother. You're not the Sephiroth that I used to know. Yeah, it's it kind of covers the gamut, you know. There's comedic bits, there's very sad, deep bits. I think that's one of the reasons I like this game so much. It covers so many kind of both realistic and unrealistic things. And as a kid, like it really spoke to me because it's like it wasn't like other games that were just kind of goofy or fun, and the stakes were very low. You know, like a game like Pokemon, right? Like technically you don't even technically kill other Pokemon, which is fine. That's, you know, we don't want to kill Pokemon. They're cute little animals, right? But that, when you think about that, it just kind of lowers the stakes of the game, right? Like the stakes are really like, oh no, I lost, and I lost half my money in my pocket because I had to pay it to the trainer that beat me, right? The stakes are pretty low in that game. Games like this, like RPGs, like these are high stakes. These people are trying to save the world, and some of them die trying to do it. And it's just like, it's one of the first games I ever played where like the stakes felt real, like really high. So and also the characters seem pretty fleshed out and interesting. Okay, so we're done here. We've got our two characters. They're healed again is the only thing. So when we get into a fight, we are going to have to kill them off again, but that's okay. Yeah, this might be more interesting to look at. So we're going to go to the next area. Ooh, this stinks because I can't kill I can't kill that guy until I kill everybody else, and he steals stuff. So hopefully not too much stuff will get stolen from me. What'd he take? Oh no, he didn't take anything. That's good. Okay, he got away, but I don't think he stole anything, so that worked out. Let's use fire. Sweet. Okay, we're gonna want to heal. And we're headed to that farmhouse. Okay. Let's talk to this chocobo over here. So, as part of the cloud only challenge, you can't use summon materia. And I'll tell you why. So the whole point of this challenge is to only use Cloud. Now Cloud himself can channel magic through materia. That, to me, doesn't violate the rule. Summon materia actually summons an entity that will attack your opponent. So it's another creature slash force, magical being, if you want to call it that. I feel like that does violate the challenge because I'm using another entity or being to attack my enemies. And so I will not be using any summon materials in the run because I feel like that violates it. Yeah, give me a chocobo. So we have to stop here to get a chocobo because otherwise we cannot cross the river, or excuse me, the swamp. Yeah, sure. So you gotta buy this materia from him. And then we gotta buy some greens. We'll buy the cheapest ones. We'll buy 20. Why not? Okay. And now, we've gotta arrange these items. And put these right at the top so that they're easy to access. I actually need to equip it too. Once we get across the marsh, I'm actually going to have to end the episode because I've got something I got to go do. But I'm going to grab this chocobo first. So to catch chocobo, you have to have that materia equipped that I just got, and then you also have to walk along tracks, these tracks. So I don't know if fire works good against them. It does not. I think they're just magic resistant in general. So we're just gonna have to go with attacks. Or mantra magic might work against them. I don't remember. It shouldn't be too bad. They don't they're pretty slow, and they also don't attack for a ton. So I think I'll be okay. Yeah, that wasn't too bad at all. Alright, here's a chocobo. So we gotta give him some greens so that he'll hang out, because otherwise he'll run away. Wow, he ate those really fast. I did not think he would eat that fast. Are you kidding? Well, yep, now he ran away. Okay, this is a challenge that I did not expect. Getting the chocobo to hang out longer than 2 seconds after me feeding it. That's gonna create a problem. Okay. I'm gonna do something that's probably not a smart idea. But no, that's not a good idea. I'm gonna lose. There's no way I can beat the slalom. Yeah, that's a bad idea. We don't want to do that. I thought of an idea, but it's a terrible, terrible idea. So we're not going to do that. What I am going to do then is I'm going to buy better greens, better quality greens. My thinking is that if you buy better quality greens, the chocobo will eat them for a longer period of time. I don't know that that's the case though, so I'm not going to buy a ton of them. So let's go two greens up. We don't want to waste all our money on greens. That's the problem. So, because these greens are expensive. So let's arrange these again. Tantal greens, what does this say? When you want a chocobo. In fact, let's do that. Put these down here. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, no chocobo this time. I think these guys are weak to fire. I think they're weak to fire and ice, actually. No, it didn't look like they were weak to it. It looks like it just did normal damage. Here we go. Okay. We're gonna try our best here. Hopefully this will keep him hanging out for longer. Looks like an eggplant. Hard part too is the birds on the front row. Oh gosh, yeah, that did not last long. The birds on the front row, and so... This is really not good. Oh good, here, have a Tantal green. That's what you wanted, right? Yeah, I'm a little concerned about how I'm going to accomplish this with only one character. Let's do this. Maybe this will help. Let's take all off of both of these. Let's try it again. Okay. Same setup. Okay, give him the green. Alright, fire. Okay. Get a green ready. Alright, fire. Okay, green ready. This is wasting a lot of greens, but if this is how we gotta do it, this is how we gotta do it. Okay, fire. Okay, I can do it. I can do it. Yes, okay. He didn't escape before I hit that fire again. Sweet. That was a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Okay. Well, at least we're done now. Okay. So the deal is, the reason I needed this is because there is a monster that hangs out in this swamp that will kill me. But the chocobo, if I just run, I'm not fast enough. But the chocobo's fast enough to where I won't, he can't catch me. That's the whole reason you need a chocobo right there, just to get across that swamp. And there's the same monster, but, you know, there's more than one that lives in the marsh. Oh wait, I always like to see what they say. Our enemy is someone that could do this? It's power that we should respect. Alright, let's get a save in. I might try to go through the mines real quick. Let's go for it. The mines can be pretty dangerous because we're gonna have a lot of enemies, and there's only one of me because of the challenge. Okay. Oh, I don't need chocobo lure anymore. What did I have here? I had steel. Yeah, which I actually need some. So I have my limit break, I might as well use it. Awesome. Alright, these guys are the guys I was looking for. They have an item to steal. Alright, let's do it. Hey, first try. Perfect. That's what you like to see. Oh no, they cast darkness on me, so my accuracy goes way down. Alright, let's keep going. I hoped I'd never see you again. The Turks, right? Alright, so basically they've got a new member of the Turks. Alright, yeah. Threat from Reno. Oh, let's see, these guys weak to bolt. No, it looks like it does normal damage to him. about fire? They are weak to fire. Okay. Alright, we made it out of the mine. And that's actually where I'm going to have to stop today. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Come back next time to see the next part. Bye!